If you're watching this, you are so lucky because you're going to have the most incredible garden this fall. It is September, and this is a great time to plant in the garden no matter where you live. I have a special treat for you in this video because I'm going to show you what to plant in your garden in September if you're in a mild climate. And then I've got two Gardenary experts from very different climates. They're going to chime in and show you what to grow when it's hot and where it's cold. Now, if you're not subscribed to the Gardenary channel, I got to beg you and plead with you, please subscribe. We have so many good videos coming to you this month. I've been filming in my garden every single Saturday morning, and the things we've got lined up for you are so good. Plus, there's hundreds of videos right behind this one that are going to teach you every single thing you need to know to garden the easy way, aka the Gardenary way. So hit that subscribe button and let's get into what to do in your garden this September to have the most beautiful garden all fall long.
Hey, welcome to my Metro Detroit garden here. My name is Rachel Carter, and I am so excited to share with you my top 5 seeds to plant in September, especially if you are growing in a place that it gets very cold in, like I am here in Michigan. I think the idea of a fall garden can be a little intimidating for some people, especially when you live in a place where it can literally snow in the next month, which it does often in October here in Detroit. But that does not stop us. We can get so much out of our gardens here. We just have to keep planting. So let's dive into my top 5 seeds that I recommend that you plant in September. The first is lettuce. These are ready to harvest within about 6 weeks, especially as baby greens. So if you were to plant them in the beginning of September, they would continue to grow all the way through your first frost, because they can tolerate a light frost. Not a hard freeze, but a light frost they will tolerate, and you will get a harvest out of these. Next up are bunching onions. I have not bought scallions or bunching onions in years. The ability for them to come back is really supposed to be based on a mild climate. But in my experience here, I haven't had onions that haven't come back yet. They might be really small when they do, but they always have come back, and they've always continued to get bigger. So I am going to continue to press my luck a little bit and keep planting these. Next is radish. I love this variety. It is called French breakfast. It's a little bit peppery. They get really elongated instead of circular. They're really pretty in the garden, but they taste amazing, and they're ready in as little as 30 days. So if you were to plant these and plant them in an unobstructed place where they get plenty of sunlight, they would be ready. And these are also definitely able to withstand a little bit of frost. My next 2 are my favorite tips for you. You can tell I've already gotten into this packet a little bit. And they are cilantro and spinach. So the thing about these is both of these are so frost tolerant that if you plant them, and even if your intention isn't to eat them this fall, they will still be there next year. So the snow will melt, these will still be there. So I know we think cilantro and we think hot, we think salsa, but give it a try. It'll definitely surprise you how frost tolerant these herbs are. And then the other one was spinach. Spinach really hates the heat, and I know a lot of people struggle to grow spinach. And so often the trick is just to plant it late in the fall and intend to harvest it early in the spring. You will probably still enjoy it in the fall too, but I just continue to plant a lot of it in the fall to prepare for the spring ahead.
My name's Jo Jamie Tyler, and I'm growing in the desert in Zone 9B in Las Vegas, Nevada. Today I'm going to show you my 5 favorite plants that grow so well in the desert in September. The first herb that we're going to talk about today is parsley. I love parsley because I'm always cooking with it. I love to run out to my garden with my pruners and harvest this beautiful fresh herb. Just remember, the more you trim parsley, the more it will grow. Next up is dill. This is one of those herbs that I really don't use all the time, but boy, when I need it, I'm sure glad to have it out in the garden. It's super easy to grow, and when it flowers, it actually looks like fireworks exploding in your garden. I love the feathery leaves. It smells so good. Next up is kale. This is really a fun plant because it grows on this stalk that goes straight up, and you just harvest the leaves as it keeps growing. So even though it's a rather large plant, it doesn't take up that much room in your garden. Kale is a workhorse, and it will provide you many, many weeks of beautiful, deep, rich, green, nutritious leaves. Swiss chard. If you've never grown this wonderful plant, you won't want to miss out. Swiss chard just keeps growing and growing in our harsh desert climate. Now, when you go to harvest this plant, make sure you don't cut off more than a third of it. You want to leave a few leaves on so that it will continue to grow and grow. I love to use Swiss chard to saute it up as a side dish, use it fresh in salads. It has a very mild flavor. It's actually similar to spinach, but a little sweeter. In September, the heat is finally subsiding and it's time to put in our lettuces. Oh, we're so excited about putting in lettuce. This is the butterhead variety, but there's so many you can try. Red leaf, romaine, they all do wonderful in this cooler weather. Just be ready to have the most tender, delicious, green, leafy goodness for weeks and weeks to come.
All right, I am in Nashville, Tennessee, so I'm in a mild climate. If you're in a place that has winter coming, frost is on its way around November, then you're gonna wanna follow the instructions of what I do in my garden in September. There's no threat of frost in September in my Nashville garden, so a lot of my summer crops, they're still producing. I'm gonna let those continue to do their thing, but I'm gonna start to add in these plants that don't mind frost so they can start producing now as the sunlight dwindles, as the temperatures come down, and then they're gonna thrive when it gets colder in October and November. First and foremost are my leafy greens, the spring mix lettuce. This is a can't miss green that you've got to grow in a mild climate in September. In about 40 days from planting this seed, I'm going to have delicious organic salad from my backyard, and I'll be able to eat it all fall long, even into the winter. Next up is spinach. I'm gonna grow this under the shade of my tall plants that are still producing this summer. You're gonna put the seed directly in the soil, keep it well watered. It's gonna take about a week or so to come up from seed, but then you'll have the most delicious spinach salads. I love to harvest some to eat fresh and then cut some to freeze so I can have it all winter long. Next up are radishes. These are so quick to go from seed to harvest. And if you plant now, you can literally plant every other week so that you get radish harvest starting at the beginning of October, and you'll have them all the way through till December. Radishes don't mind frost. They like it when the soil is a little bit cooler, and they give you a harvest within 45 days of planting. It's crazy. I'm gonna add these to the edges of all my beds this month so I can have radishes in October. Next up are carrots. Carrots love it when the weather starts to cool down. They're great to plant right now underneath the shade of your summer fruiting crops. You need to keep them really well watered because it's going to take about a week or so for these seeds to pop up. But once they do, they're going to start to create beautiful root crops for you that you can harvest at the start of November. And these can even overwinter in the garden. So if you want to leave some of them in the soil, they'll make it through the winter and you can start pulling them up in January, February, or March. And on all my trellises, I'm gonna be replacing my cucumbers, my pole beans, and even my tomatoes with sugar snap peas. These give you tons of harvest from every single seed. They grow at least 6 to 7 feet tall, so they're beautiful on the trellises in the fall, and they don't mind frost. Now, it just so happens that all 5 of these seeds come as part of our Easy Garden Kit that has planting plans and step-by-step instructions, plus video tutorials on how to grow each and every one. So I'll link that right below this video in case you want my help and the seeds to grow these yourself. Now, these seeds work best if you plant them the Gardenary way, and I teach you exactly how to do that in the Fall Garden Kickoff. You can watch that right here.